Hey guys! As most of you know, there was an open beta of Diablo 2 Remastered, or Resurrected as Blizzard called it. It lasted for 3 days during the period of August 20th to August 23rd. This release is something special for me. Back in the day, Diablo 1 was the first game that I had on my PC, and it has made a huge impression on me. So when I got my hands on the second one, I was psyched to start playing it. New graphics, new classes, way big and seamless maps. I loved that game. I didn't get into the online thing back then because, to be honest, I didn't even know how to start an online game, and my internet was limited anyway. I didn't want to pre-order, so I was just waiting for this beta to arrive. Well, let me share my impressions and give my 2 cents on the things that caught my eye. Most importantly, whether it is a good game in 2021. So what is exactly new here? Blizzard Entertainment and Vicarious Visions are developing this game together. The core of this game is the same engine that was used in the original Diablo 2, but with fancy. The core of this game is the same engine that was used in the original Diablo 2, but with fancy new graphics on top of it. When we start the game, the first thing that we see is updated models of our classes. They look familiar but up to the current times, so we wouldn't want to rip our eyes out. The game welcomes us in the rock encampment, and we quickly head off to the first area, Bloodmoor. It looks amazing. Just like I remember I saw the game in 2001. The game graphics, despite me having great memories, did age well. It is a neat feature to be able to quickly compare what we had and what we have, but I honestly can't imagine someone constantly using it, after playing with it for an hour max. Another update was mentioned is how to pick up a gold, just like in Diablo 3, but it doesn't feel that great. You must come way too close for the invisible aura around you to suck in that gold. It is almost easier just to click on it and not to rely on passing by hoping the gold will be picked up. After playing for a couple of hours and covering first half of the levels, ending on the burial grounds, I would say that unfortunately this experience wasn't what I expected. After all those years, just having updated graphics isn't enough for me to enjoy it. Diablo 3 in comparison turned out to be an amazing game with simple but interesting plot, new game mechanics. Despite all its faults in the beginning, the game still feels fresh enough for me to come once every few seasons and make my way up the rifts. Diablo 2 Resurrected, on the other hand, feels like a mindless clicker, where you don't do enough damage and just have to constantly mash your buttons on your poor mouse. This game is way better remastered than Warcraft 3, but it just didn't click for me. I can only hope that this release will help Blizzard crawl out of the pit where it is now, and that the next projects, Diablo 4 including, will bring the same emotions like Diablo 2 did back in the day.
Stay a while and listen. It takes time to master your skill.